Hey guys, Nikki here, standing just outside of Greenwood subway station. I find that Greenwood looks just like Dawnlands, but anyways. You know, one surprising thing is that Greenwood Avenue is like just over there. Like it's not right across the street from the subway station. Like you actually have to walk quite a bit. I mean, there could be another entrance to the subway station but yeah, I guess I'll just have to wait and see. So today is another very nice November day, and it actually feels like summer right now. Like I can feel the sun right now. I can feel the sun. Like I'm wearing just a t-shirt right now, and it feels like it's still summer. Like there's no wind or anything. I mean, there kind of is wind, but it's warm. Like it's warm wind, and so yeah, you don't need a jacket today, that's for sure. I don't know, you can see me in the reflection. I don't have a jacket on. Now I'm noticing that even on nice days like today, there are still people who are wearing winter coats and sometimes even toques. I mean, like people think to themselves, okay, it's November, so I'm gonna bundle up regardless of how warm it is. But I basically just dress for the temperature. Like it doesn't matter what month it is, okay? We dress for the weather. I bet you there are still some people wearing shorts today. I wouldn't be surprised. But I mean, yeah, some people are just wearing t-shirts. I mean, today is actually going to be the last day where we can go out in a t-shirt, where we can go out like this. Because after today, it may not happen again until like April or May. I find that it feels exactly like the opposite of November. Oh, here comes a car with a really loud engine. But anyways, I'm going to go for a walk along Greenwood Avenue. Actually, I'm going to stay on this side of the street, all because of that car. I hope that car's not going the exact same way I'm going. Well, mind you, it's going to go faster than me anyways, so it doesn't matter. Oh, the car's not even driving along Greenwood Avenue. It's turning right, okay? So as I was saying, it feels exactly like the opposite of November. This is what it should be feeling like in May. Like this would be perfect weather for May. And May is the opposite of November because it's 1 month before a solstice month. Like it's 1 month before winter, whereas May is 1 month before summer. But sometimes it can feel the opposite. So anyways, I'm gonna be doing a walking video along here, and there's actually Greenwood Yard. And yeah, I'm gonna be going through Greenwood Yard, showing it off. That's the only subway yard online too. You know, I was actually just thinking this over, and I actually don't like November that much. Not because of the weather. Okay, it's a very nice day. I mean, yes, I do feel wind, but it's basically just a breeze. Like, it's not this cold, harsh wind. It's just a breeze like you feel in summer. But my point is, I find that in November, it's kind of a depressing month because because the sun's not as strong, and especially in the evening, and it'll actually look more like evening by 4 p.m. Well, it's actually gonna look even more like evening starting tomorrow, because today's the last day of daylight savings time, which means tomorrow we're starting standard time. So I just find it how that since the sun is not as strong, it'll look a little darker. But anyways, here comes a 31 Greenwood bus. This bus goes towards Coxwell Station, and this is a Nova Bus LFS. It was one of the 8.5 series. Like, okay, the reason why I don't like November that much is because I always feel like there's something there. I also feel like in November, I feel like something bad is going to happen. Like I'm going to face a personal crisis, because that's basically what it feels like. I actually did have a personal crisis 2 years ago, and I kind of feel like November is kind of depressing, or I feel kind of I feel like that's whenever I feel like that's when something bad is going to happen. Like, I think my favorite year in the 2010s was 2017. Yeah, that was my all-time favorite year in the 2010s decade, but I didn't like November 2017 for some reason. It's not that anything bad happened, it's just, you know, I guess it was kind of boring, that's why. So I'm not going to jaywalk this time. I'm just going to cross the lights and go around and show off the back. So that's where the Line 2 stores its T1 trains. Okay. Now this yard here actually used to be the main landfill of the city. Like, it used to be called Harper's Dump, and it was the city's main landfill, but they turned the landfill into a subway yard. That must be the entrance to the yard. And it was the city's main landfill back in the 30s. Now this neighborhood is called The Pocket. And it's actually called that because that's basically where Greenwood Yard and the CP train tracks, well, I mean the GO train tracks is closed on three sides, like this one, like Greenwood Yard, and the CN, not the CP, the CN railroad. It's all closed on three sides, so yeah, this is why, which makes it look like a pocket neighborhood.
Like,
Okay, so here we are. Wow, this yard is huge. Now, it actually performs heavy maintenance on the Scarborough RT ICTS cars because McCowan Yard can't handle all of them. Like, they can't handle all of the RT cars, but because there's no way for line 3 to join onto line 2, and because the tracks are differently, you know, because the tracks are all shaped differently, they have to be transported by truck. So obviously a truck comes here and delivers the ICTS to this yard here, and then they take care of everything, because McCowan Yard is smaller compared to this one. And it says here, moving trains, no trespassing. Okay, so this is where the subway comes out of. Now, I find that every time I'm riding the subway, like every time you ride the subway between Donlands and Greenwood, eastbound, it's kind of loud because the train goes downhill and the track interlines, right? Like, you can actually see a track that diverts out here into Greenwood Yard. And because of that, because of the downhill and the adjoining tracks, it's so loud. It's kind of a loud subway ride for me. So yeah, it comes out right here, and look at that. The camera keeps going out of focus. I don't like that. I don't know why it keeps on doing that, why the camera has to go out of focus all the time, but it's so annoying. Come on, camera. Oh, we got it. We got it. Damn. Okay, I think I saw the problem. I zoomed in a little too much. I just had to zoom out in order to see it. Because I think when you zoom in too much, the camera can go out of focus. Look at that. Okay, I better get a move on. Can't stand here forever, can I? No, I can't. This looks like a garden over there. Very nice garden, I must say. It says authorized parking only. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in there. Okay, it's time for me to get a move on. I can't believe I'm already at 13 minutes. I think that's why my videos keep on getting prolonged, because I have the tendency to stick around and stand there in one place all the time. Wow, look at those two little sparrows. I see those trees have already lost all their leaves. I can actually hear the sound of a subway car. Maybe, like, I can actually hear, you know, those T1 trains, they make this screeching sound. They're very recognizable. Now they even have those, they still have those Hawker Siddeley trains. Like, I mean, not in use, but they use them as garbage trains. So I think what happens is that they basically go to every single station at night and then they collect garbage, and then like they shove garbage into the trains, and then they like transport them somewhere. I know I'm walking back and forth, but I just gotta show off those trains. You know what? I was thinking maybe I should just make a separate walking video, because I know this is going to take forever. I can hear the sound of the trains, but I don't see them. But I think it's better to just make one video showing off Greenwood Yard, and you know, another video that where I do a walking video. Well, mind you, even after I finish Greenwood Yard, I don't think I'll have too far to go. So yeah, maybe I'll just make this strictly a Greenwood Yard video. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. Because otherwise this is gonna take forever. And I can get a view from the other side. Just south of here I can get a better view. And here comes another Nova bus. All of the buses that run along here are Novas. Like, this is a Birchmount route, 31. At least I assume it is, because it's within the range. And it's an 8406. You know, a lot of the 8400 buses used to be in Queensway. And now the only ones are 8460 to 8469, or maybe 68. I don't exactly remember, but it's around that range. I think it's 68. But yeah, a lot of them, most of the Novas you see on Queensway routes are those 300 buses, like 3330 and above. That mostly covers it all. I'm hardly ever on one of those 2014 or 2015 Nova buses nowadays, all because of that. Well, yeah, I don't have too much to say. I know I'm sounding a bit repetitive, but I think it's wise to only dress depending on the weather, not what month it is or what season it is. I mean, I know it's almost winter, but I mean, it's, you know, like, for example, I bet you if we had a daytime high of 2 degrees in July, which is unlikely to happen anytime soon in Toronto, I'm sure people are still going to wear their t-shirts and their shorts because they think, oh yeah, it's July, and it doesn't matter what temperature it is. As long as it's July, I get to go out like that. But I don't advise that. But of course, I gotta mind my own business, shouldn't I? Like, I can't go around telling people what to do. I can only observe, right? And I know people are kind of tired of, I guess people are just tired of wearing t-shirts all the time. They kind of want to wait until next summer. Wow, we've got a squirrel here. Hey there, Mr. Squirrel. Yo, you have nothing to be scared of. The train's not gonna run over you. Well, anyways, you're gonna be on YouTube today. Wow, look at that. It's very fun to play in the leaves, isn't it? Yep. Very, very fun. And it's even fun walking through the leaves. Like, I just like the sound of it. The sound of myself walking through leaves. And I guess that must be where the trains go into for their maintenance. That must be the parking lot for the workers who work here. Oh, here comes a GO train. That's the Lakeshore East line. Heading towards Union Station. Oh, and here comes a VIA train. Wow, we've got a GO train and a VIA train. This VIA train is heading eastbound, where the GO train heads westbound. But yeah, this is all pretty cool. I was riding the GO train along here just the other day. And yeah, the GO train Lakeshore East line runs past Greenwood Yard. So you can see Greenwood Yard from the GO train. And the VIA train, of course. Here comes a motorcycle. Actually, this may not even be a motorcycle. It could be a motor scooter or an electric scooter. Like, they're not the same thing. Oh my gosh, I can smell the emission from here. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if we can... Oh my gosh, my voice is actually echoing under here. So yeah, as I was saying, I don't think there is any hope of catching a glimpse of the back of Greenwood Yard. All I can do is like walk around it, try to make the best of it, of course. Well, mind you, since I filmed a GO train video, you guys have already seen the back of Greenwood Yard, maybe for like a second or two. But you know, you can always pause the video to see it, right? Okay, this looks like a side street coming up. There's a street called Wagstaff Drive. Is this it? Yeah, I guess this is it. I can go in through here.
No, I can. I always want to do that, but like sort of.
You know, given the fact that those telephone wires are really low and all that, it kind of reminds me of the streets of Japan, the way I can picture it. And the streets of Mexico, too. Yeah, I really don't like this neck of the woods. Like, I mean, I don't like East York, because everything's so old, especially in the south. Well, I mean, East York doesn't go south of Danforth, but I just don't like the area between, you know, Dawnlands or you know, between, I would say between Dawnlands and Main Street. I don't like that area. It's just, I find it so old and depressing. But that's not going to stop me from doing walking videos there. Oh, I can hear another train coming, but I can't see it. Dang it. Oh, I could see it just for a second. And it disappeared. Of course, of course. What can you do? Okay, so I'm now at the back here, so you know what? Yeah, this will have to conclude my vlog for today. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.